Yo, what's good? The Truth Hurts. I'm Jeff Weiss.
I'm free.
And this is the Sultan of Slaps himself, Pilo.
Man, pleasure, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
No, I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So what's your day-to-day life looking like these days?
Shit, right now, I'm in the last couple weeks of training for the SF Marathon.
Had you ever done like long distance running before?
No. But yeah, no, it was just like on some random shit. Like me and my homies were just like talking on the roof. And it was crazy because it was right after I had practiced Ramadan.
You're Muslim?
No. But I just, you feel me? I just, I dabble in other, you feel me?
Cultures.
In other cultures just to see how people rock.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just have respect for like everybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
And it was kind of crazy because like they say after Ramadan something like comes to you.
Mm-hmm. A gift. I'm Muslim,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, like they say something comes to you, and it was like, and then it was like literally on the last day, me and my homies were like talking on the roof, and I was like, man, and we were just talking about the shit, and I was like, man, I want to do a marathon one day, and one of my homies, David, he was like, man, you could turn one day into day one, and I said, oh shit, I said, yep, yeah, I said that's it. Yeah.
So like, have you ran, it's like 24 miles?
26.
26 miles.
Yeah.
Have you ran the full 26 yet?
No, I ran 20.
20.
Like July 3rd. So that was like the last like big run before the actual marathon. So right now it's just kind of like tapering down.
I like that all the Bay Area rappers are very into health these days.
Yeah.
Like Larry June, very healthy.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like Seiji Oda is like very like
I always say the
zen.
Bay is like a different state from California.
No,
You guys are your own place.
Well, I think I heard you talking about how you do yoga as well.
Yeah, I do yoga
So
as
as
well.
do I.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
yogis.
Yeah,
feel
you
me?
gotta
But
do it.
I truly believe it's like mind, body, spirit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? All that's like coincides with each other. That's all connected. So like, how is your art and the music gonna grow if you're not necessarily growing as a human?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like most of us understand that. You know,
Right.
especially coming where we're from. It's like, yeah, we got to continue to elevate.
When did you kind of get into the wellness thing?
Man, I mean, I grew up playing basketball, so like I was always
same.
like athletic. I played like junior college and shit.
Did you?
So yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think you said your game was like McConnell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a little McConnell game, but
Yeah.
like I went to Contra Costa College in Richmond. It's funny enough, my coach there was teammates with like Master P and C Murder.
Oh, wow.
And shit.
Wow.
And they went to Contra Costa and shit.
That's
too, so.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I interviewed Baron Davis, and he said that like he's like, no, Master P was really good. It's interesting what most people. I mean, like if you know, but most people don't know. The average fan doesn't know that like Master P kind of got his like independent hustle from the Bay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like in Richmond, right? He had a record store in Richmond.
He used to own a record store in Richmond, and then he really just like he came to the Bay, and like I think his granny lives in the Bay. And he was like pretty much got to be able to soak up a bunch of game from 40 and Short and and just the whole scene at that time too, because I was like I would say like early 90s.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like Tupac was clearly his biggest like vocal influence, and that was before Tupac moved to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Did you have like I think you mentioned an older cousin once in an interview that was he around in that kind of, you had an older cousin you said that like did sideshows or something?
Yeah. Like he used to have a Lexus on like 22s, and we would always just be riding around in his shit. And that was around the time like I got like showed like Trill TV and like all like the Go Dumb USA, all that type shit, and I was like, wow, this is like happening right here. And, and around that time, that's when like fucking like the Blow the Whistle video was like on 106 in Park type shit.
Yeah.
Tell Me When to Go was like on 106 in Park, and it's like, oh, this shit's like happening
Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
like right at the road, like, you know, not too far. And it was just like, man, it's like, that was like, I think ultimately like the inspiration for everything, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this is possible. It's like this happening right at the
Right here, this close.
Yeah.
Right up
like
the
close.
road.
Yeah. For sure.
So you're from what part?
Pinole.
Pinole.
So it's like Vallejo, and then Pinole, like Richmond, Berkeley, Oakland.
So it's like technically East Bay.
Yeah,
Right.
East Bay.
And they gave you the key to the city,
Yeah,
though, right?
it's got the key to the city.
That's
of
dope.
Pinole.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Shout out to the city of Pinole, man. Shout out to Mayor. Shout out to the mayor.
What was it like for you growing up there? Tell us the demographic, the background, because I've never heard of that part of the Bay. We only hear really so much about the popular part.
Yeah. It's more so like it's like a smaller town in the Bay, but it's really just like it's like 2 exits really for real.
It's like how like Emeryville is like a town,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it's not really.
Yeah. It's like a super small town, but like man, it's like Green Day went to my high school. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So it's like I just feel like
because you always think of them as connected to Berkeley.
Yeah.
Because they were playing.
Like, but I think the lead dude went to.
No, he did.
Yeah, he went to Pinot, but like it's like literally in between Vallejo and Richmond.
Okay.
So like spending a bunch of time, like
demographic. What's it like there?
It's pretty mixed to be honest. Like it's pretty mixed. It's like I think our high school was like really like really even like a diverse, one of the most diverse high schools like in like California. So it was like everything.
Is that area more like suburbs or is it more like?
It's a little like I would say like middle class.
Okay.
It's like middle class. There's like there's some Pinot tweakers. You know, so there's some tweaker vibes. Mm-hmm. And then there's also like you know.
You guys have hoods?
I would say necessarily hoods.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't say hoods. No,
like Vallejo, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but like like all that shit's like 10, 15 minutes.
I hear Vallejo's like evolved. Like someone like was like, actually Vallejo's got a really good farmers market now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like it used to be Vallejo used to be like I mean it's definitely still like Manny and stuff, but like I think now they're like there's one part of it where they're kind of like rejuvenating it and stuff. And like for a while like Vallejo didn't even have like I think they only had like one sheriff.
That's crazy.
To do the whole Vallejo type shit.
The whole entire.
Yeah.
Right.
It's always so interesting to me how like Vallejo is like kind of the Bay is like Compton in a way because it's like it's a small city that has produced like an incredible number of talented people, like disproportionate to like
to damn near everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Vallejo's definitely like a special place and then also like I feel like it gets left out of like because I think people are so like it's like Oakland, San Francisco,
totally.
like those are like the larger cities. You feel me? Or even like when people mention E40, they just mention like the Bay.
Yeah.
But they don't necessarily mention Vallejo. You know?
Or like Mac Dre.
Exactly.
Totally.
Like but like Vallejo's definitely played a huge part in damn near all music.
Yeah.
Not just rap music.
Your parents came from the Philippines, correct?
Yeah.
How many years before you were born?
They came here maybe in like the late 80s. That's when like my brother was born. Mm-hmm. So my brother was born here. My sister was my older sister. So I'm the youngest of 3. So my sister is like the oldest. So she was born in the Philippines. Mm-hmm. And then my dad came here. My dad came here solo and just kind of like filled it out, just see what it was like. And then he went back to the Philippines, got my sister and my mom, and then came back here and I had my brother. And then, then they had me like a few years later.
Where in the Philippines were they from?
From Manila.
Okay.
So Manila, like Makati.
So when you were growing up, were you like aware of like kind of the Filipino like DJ culture in like Daly City and like South Bay?
Like kind of like it
was obviously before your time.
Yeah, definitely before my time. But it was cool because like I used to watch this TV show. It was like a show, CMC. It was a channel. Yeah. So on CMC, they would have like an hour every day, maybe like 3 o'clock, and Chuy Gomez would host it, and they would show like all like the hot videos from like from the time, whether it was like Cash Money or Bad Boy or whatever, Tupac, all the shit, and then they would like have these like Filipina girl groups or like Filipino like boy groups, and like they were like doing like R&B, like, and it was like really dope to just like I thought like when I was growing up, I thought they were just like but I didn't know that they were like just like on the indie scene, you know what I'm saying, and just seeing that mixed up with all of that, I was like, oh yeah, man, it's popping, like it's lit.
Totally. Karaoke's pretty big in you guys' culture, huh?
No, for sure.
Because I went to my homegirl's baby shower, and like when it was over, all the aunties pulled out like the cha-cha slide. They was karaoke and everybody was karaoke, and I was like, oh, they getting down.
No, we get down.
That's like one of y'all things y'all do.
Do you have a karaoke song?
I the Tiger.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
had it
that-
cracking
yeah.
in there. I was so surprised. I'm like, okay,
Do you
yeah.
sing karaoke?
Janari made me karaoke once. He took us one time. I did sing Always Be My Baby by Mariah Carey.
I mean,
Me
yeah,
and my
that-
cousin
That's
did.
a good one. That's a good one.
But I
That's a good
don't
one.
karaoke.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
No, I don't
really.
karaoke either. I always said I would because I do a good Humpty Hump.
Yeah,
but I was like-
exactly.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I was like, because I mean, out of nowhere, you're like, dude, like, why is this guy doing the Humpty dance?
Why?
You're
Yeah,
like-
no, for sure,
and then
that's
you're like,
nuts.
he did the Humpty dance really well and just never sang anything else.
yeah, no,
But-
Right.
no, that's legendary. Yeah, but like I think just like music, dancing, food, community. That's something that's always just like been around.
Right.
You know.
Was your brother the first one that got you into music?
Well, making music, yeah.
Yeah.
But like even like looking back now, like my dad was like super into music. Like we had like a stereo system at the crib, and like on the weekends he'd always be playing music. He'd be like playing all different stuff from the 60s, the 70s, like the Eagles and all that stuff. And then he'll have like some MC Hammer. Then
Yeah.
you feel me? And like then some Digital Underground, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Do you feel like MC Hammer did dirty by the world?
Oh, 1000%.
Yes.
he did. He did.
1000%.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like without MC Hammer, probably like none of this shit that's happening in today's rap, and today, like how rap is like globalized,
Yeah.
it's probably none without MC Hammer.
Yeah. Then like he had like an indie album before, like the big one, I think too. Like he
Yeah.
was like famous. I mean, he was like well known.
Bro,
in the
he
Bay,
went,
right?
he went diamond, bro.
Yeah.
It just made me so
And he was an
sad.
Oakland A's bat boy at one
Yeah.
point. What's how he
I
got his
always
name?
just knew him as the first rapper I ever knew to like go bankrupt.
Yeah.
And I was
He had a lot
kinda-
of backup dancers, to be
Yeah.
fair. at one
But
point.
yeah, he was looking out for everybody.
He was.
He
and I
was
just
looking out
like,
for
dang,
everybody.
man. And then he just never came back.
Yeah.
Nah, he did, because like now if you think about it, like it is kind of crazy, because I even like, this is a hot take, but I think Vanilla Ice kind of did a little dirty
Did.
too.
He did.
Because like I wrote this like one long piece, and I was like, because my theory was like, if Vanilla Ice was coming out of Dallas in 1992 as a white rapper, like he must have like had respects. And I interviewed people from Dallas,
Yeah.
and they're like, nah, he was like the only white person in those clubs, and like everyone, he would just dance and rap, and people would go nuts
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, wow. Damn.
Yeah, because usually like usually doesn't come from nowhere. Like it's not like
No.
today where like they just like find like your white avatar.
Yeah,
Right.
This is spawned from nowhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
They find Ian out of nowhere, and they're like, this guy will harvest his soul.
So what was like the household like? Like we know it was cultured. You guys were listening to music. Was there strict backgrounds due to like you being from a different country?
No,
things
for
like
sure.
that?
I think especially like coming from like being a first generation, like my parents being immigrants,
Right.
like they want something necessarily like real structured, real like my brother, my sister graduated college, my brother graduated college, but I was the only one that didn't really necessarily graduate like fully. But like like they always wanted that like real structure. So like me like making music was like always kind of like looked at as like, oh, it's just like a phase hobby
Right.
kind of thing. But I mean they're chill now though. But
Right.
it was definitely like
I bet they are.
it was definitely static though. It was
Yeah.
definitely static. Like it wasn't smooth.
Was your first dream to be in the NBA?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, understand.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah, like everyone, like
Like, so you played at Richmond Community College?
yeah.
That's cool. You must have been pretty good.
I
Like,
was
it's
decent.
like
I was decent. I was decent.
California community college basketball, especially in a place like Richmond's good.
It's pretty competitive. You know what I'm saying? But
So were you like the star of your high school basketball team?
I wasn't. Nah, I was like cool in high school too.
Yeah.
But like I was. Yeah, like I feel like I was kind of more of a like late bloomer.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
Probably had to be like Kobe or Allen Iverson.
I like that you were agreed that Kobe got done dirty by like these like recent, like everyone just talks greasy about Kobe now on online.
Yeah, cause he ain't here.
Yeah.
Right.
But everybody know like bro, nobody was like on that level with Kobe. But you
Yeah.
feel me? Like nobody was on it. But everybody now of a sudden got some steam. I don't know where the fuck they got it from.
Yeah, that's true. Because he always was top tier up there.
Yeah, I got to cover the Lakers at the end of his career, like the last two seasons that he played, and it was really cool to watch him towards the end because, of course, of the arrogant young Kobe. And Kobe, like, look, Kobe could be a fucking asshole. Like,
Yeah.
that was part of Kobe's charm,
Yeah, yeah.
honestly. But towards the end, he got really humble because his body was breaking down, and he would spend hours talking to every reporter. You know, he was very thoughtful and thorough, and like, you know, it was like really kind of beautiful to watch. And he was like incredibly intelligent. Like that's what I think people like get lost. Like, you know, people would be like, oh, Kobe had like a high SAT score. But like when you would watch him talk, he would be like talking about the different languages that he knew. And he was like, the only one I can't pick up is Chinese.
Yeah.
He's like, but I can pick up like every other language.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I think to be able to like speak like multiple languages, you gotta be like, your brain gotta
work.
I can
Yeah.
barely speak English.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know.
Yeah.
So what was the thing that brought your parents over? Like was there like a inciting incident or galvanizing moment?
I think it's like when, cause my mom worked at a hospital like all Filipino moms do, but like some like her coworkers would be like, oh, your son's on the radio, your son's like doing good, like So I think like once she started having like those like incidences, she was like, okay, I think you'll be all right.
Was that like the first time you got put on the radio? Was like KMEL?
Yeah, KMEL for sure. Shout out to Big Von. And it was crazy. Like one of the first song that I ever got played on the radio was kind of like an R&B song that I was like, it was like an auto tune, like R&B kind of like wave.
What song?
It was called this song called Yes.
Let your body say yes.
So I don't know if y'all want to go, you know, do a deep dive. You know what I'm saying? But Yes is a banger.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool that they still like. It's interesting because I feel like KMEL was like so instrumental to kind of like shaping the Bay Area sound like in the 90s and 2000s for sure.
Like I mean, I think KMEL has been instrumental to shaping radio in general.
Yeah.
Like the first ever Summer Jam is from the Bay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like it's the word Summer Jam was comes from KMEL.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you feel like was the kind of independent hustle just kind of innate in you because just growing up in that kind of environment?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I think we seen like we were like around it. Like you know we seen it.
Were you like a kid buying like mixtapes?
For sure. And also like my brother would just bring home a bunch of shit that he would get from his homies like Andre Nicotina, Mac. That's kind of like how I even got up on Mac Dre's. Like some of his homies like bought the CDs through, and like we would be on that like Andre Nicotina, Mac Dre.
Andre Nicotina was great. Is great. Yeah.
Is your brother older than you?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are close in age though?
No, he's 4 years older.
Okay.
And he's a producer.
Yeah, he's a producer as well.
Oh, I didn't know
he
that.
produces as well. So.
What's your brother's name?
His name's Kuya Beats.
Oh, okay.
So Kuya in Tagalog means older brother.
Yeah, because my friend told me that too, and then Lola
is like grandma.
And then she beats her kids talking that.
Yeah.
I have a Filipino homegirl.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Trish.
So when did your kind of like hoop dreams become like rap dreams or producing dreams? Or both?
Really like I mean I always knew I wanted to like I was gonna like end up in music or like I wanted to end up doing music, but probably after like my second year in junior college when I was just like, it really came to a crossroads where I was like, okay, I had the good enough grades to maybe like go to another school and like continue playing and go to school and like kind of graduate or whatever. Or am I just gonna like drop out and like do music?
Did you already like know the HBK guys at that point?
Yeah, you know, for sure.
Yeah.
Like me and Iamsu and Love Rance and Cool John, we were all going to. Well, I think Cool John and them was already like they left Contra Costa already, but I was like there, and Sue at the time was at CSU East Bay. Yeah, so we already like making music since like Ben.
Yeah. How'd you meet those guys?
Well, I met Sue in high school.
Oh, okay.
So I known Sue since 10th grade.
They grew up in your area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us the transition, because you said like your area is very small, diverse, but you give me like a full Bay Area vibe. So you traveled.
Yeah.
You went other places.
Yeah.
So tell us like what it was like when you started hopping off the porch and kind of like stopped being around the family all the time, I wouldn't say in the streets, but you were outside more.
Yeah. Like pretty much since like just maybe like 16, really like 15, 16. Cause like I was like, at first I really like grew up with like my brother and his friends. Cause like my mom wouldn't let me
do nothing.
Yeah, let my brother do nothing. He was like, well, if you go do something, you got to take your brother. So I was always like with older people.
Yeah.
Like pretty much my whole life. And then, but yeah, like there was like the independent music scene was like growing because like around that time it was like that's when like the pack
Right.
like popped off when I was like maybe like 16, 15, 16.
Yeah.
So it was like there was like
And they were like about the same age, probably.
yeah,
like, they're so young.
I think they were like probably just getting out of high school, like
Yeah.
18, fresh
Yeah.
18. And you know, like that at that time shit was booming. There was like a bunch of groups coming out, like there was like a scene of like the youth. So we were always around that. Like even like someone like Larry June, he's there around that time too. You know what I'm saying? Like I've known like Larry used to come with him and his pop. They'd come by my high school, like pick up a beat CD, and I'll just be like, hey, you listen to these beats, like you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
And then
That's
like,
dope.
yeah, like so it's like the independent scene has always been there, and people like have like been in it, and it's cool to see that like all the like there's people that are still in it from the scene like till this day.
Yeah, I mean the HBK roster is pretty crazy. Like in the later, like I mean, even
Yeah,
like
yeah.
someone like Kalani or G.
Yeah,
or kinda like,
and it's like
Yeah.
Sage and like you know.
So
what
yeah,
I'm saying?
totally.
Like all that stuff. A lot of stuff like even like stems from that. So it's like to like yeah, like I don't know. One day I feel like there's gonna be like a tree of like everything that like spawned from that.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting how like Vans was kind of like I mean the pack only had like one hit, but like I feel like that song did have a really like long influence. Like
No,
I think it did influence jerkin music in
Yeah.
a way, the minimalism of it.
Well, 1,000%. I feel like a lot of songs that people were jerking to initially were like
Yeah.
like a lot of like Bay Area.
Yeah, it was a lot of bass stuff and it was a lot of like Cool Kids. But I
Yeah.
think like
Yeah.
Cool Kids might have heard that and kind of like influenced them.
And then
gotcha.
Lil B just kind of took
Yeah.
it to the next level.
One of the, I mean, like I have actually never met him in person, but he'll every now and then like drop in a DM just to like
Me
kind
too.
of like an
Love,
encouraging.
love, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm like, wow, what a pure
Amazing.
spirit.
Yeah, no, he's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's such a sweet dude, bro, and he always like, man, he's always been hella supportive. Yeah, like
Yeah.
same type shit. He'll just like text me randomly like, "Hey, love you, bro." You feel? I'm like, man, wow, man. You know, it's a lucky day. if
Yeah,
I
he
got
really
text-
is like it's like, you know, like live your life like Lil B is watching.
Yeah, no, no, for real, bro.
Thank
For
you,
real.
Bass God.
Thank you, Bass God.
You know.
That was a movement.
Yeah.
A whole
I mean,
movement.
shit, he just on a Bieber album. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He's on
totally.
Just popped up.
Just come on.
I mean, yeah, like he had to because he called the album Swag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. No, everyone needs to leave Justin Bieber alone. He's doing he's doing good for the world,
He's
I
doing
think.
good for the world.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bieber.
Shout out to the Biebs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everyone's like, we were always saying, like, everyone was getting mad at Bieber for, like, crashing out. I'm like, he's just putting Draco on his Instagram story
no,
every
bro,
day. Who
like,
else is
bro,
doing
right.
that?
Yeah, like come on, bro.
Yeah.
He seems like he's having a good time, man.
Yeah, no, he is.
I mean, we all should be so lucky to be like, is it not clocking to you that I'm standing on business?
Bro,
like,
come
I
on.
wish I could come up with something that catchy.
Come on. No,
Right.
no, he nah.
What was it like when you first, like, heard Hyphy for the first time where you were like, was that like a crazy moment or it was just around you? So it was just
Yeah,
kinda
it was just
Or,
like,
like, keep
yeah,
the
yeah,
sneak, like,
yeah,
hey.
yeah. It was just like, well, what people were playing, and I was like, man, like, and especially like being or like, I feel like the Bay has like such an like underdog.
Yeah.
We have that like, you know.
Sure.
So when the Hyphy movement became like so, like big to what we thought, you know what I'm saying? It was like we really felt hella pride, and it's like, no, this is us. This is what this represents us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, and I think, man, I mean, like, there's still like I think there's forever gonna be remnants of that, to you know, in the music and in the culture and the lifestyle. So like, I feel like Hyphy's been nothing but like.
It feels like almost like a continuum.
Yes,
It's
yes.
been
You know.
reinvented in different ways.
Yes, and so many.
It's the inspiration
Yeah,
for a lot
but
of
also
things.
I just think like it's like a spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a spirit. It's like I feel like it's like liberation.
Yep.
It feels like that, you know, like letting go.
Do you remember the news when Mac Dre died?
I remember it was literally the day after Halloween, I remember that day, and it really, cause like, and then that was like really like I was now getting like hella more deep into Dre, like after discovering him, like, and like during that time it was just like that shit was like crushing, like
Yeah.
like it was like what the fuck, like because like I feel like at that time like Dre was like he really like created the background or like the backdrop for Hyphy with like Trill TV
Totally.
and like
How ahead of his time too.
Yeah,
the dude
yeah,
Trill
yeah.
TV.
Right.
Like imagine if he came out now.
Yeah.
With,
like,
the
bro,
multimedia conception. of it.
like bro, like what? Like that's some you feel me?
Crazy.
Like
yeah.
that's some ahead of the
Yeah.
game type shit.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, that was a real like big hit too. I think even the Hyphy movement, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I think that was a huge hit because like I feel like he was like really at the forefront and with it, like along with other artists.
Yeah.
But I think he really set the backdrop.
Yeah.
For, like
Yeah.
what it looked like, you know.
Yeah. Totally. So initially, did you DJ ever or no?
Yeah, like I know how to DJ,
Yeah.
but like like I
You
would
started producing.
Yeah, yeah,
more
yeah,
than
yeah.
that,
I really, I mean, like I was like really like I really started like writing, cause I really like loved like I love Kanye like hella
Yeah.
from the jump. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like I would always like write to hella like Kanye beats or whatever, and like after hearing his story too, and like I was like just starting writing rhymes and like making beats. So like that was kind of like my whole thing. Like I wanted to rap and produce the whole time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what was it about like his music that like you think struck you when you were at that point in your life?
Man, just I think that just that same thing, that like that underdog,
Yeah.
you know,
Totally.
like yeah,
He
like,
always
sense.
been the underdog.
Well, because
Yeah.
Chicago, to be fair, like there really hadn't been that many rappers from a huge, especially Chicago's like the third
Right.
biggest city in America. There really had only been like Common and maybe like Crucial Conflict or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
At that
the
time.
Brat, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Brat like kind of blew up in Atlanta because of JD.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think I've always like that always spoke to me, and like people like telling him he was different, and
Right.
people would tell like just because he wasn't
Yeah.
traditional or like you know like what people the norm
Yeah.
was, you know, and I feel like I always resonated that.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because I mean, at the time when you're coming up, like there really hadn't been like any Asian American rap stars. Like
Yeah.
like Jin was like came and went.
Yeah.
And then Far East Movement kind of had that
Yeah, yeah.
little, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember the
Yeah.
Far East movement.
Yeah, shout out, good dude.
There were there's some cool Asian dudes, man.
No, Far East
Yeah,
Movement are great guys.
what-
I love
what
that. I
What year
love
was
those
that that
guys.
they came out?
They had bangers. They
That
were.
must have been 2000 like
It was 0809.
Oh, yeah,
I think.
09.
2010
Yeah, it was
maybe.
like-
No, I think it might have been
Yeah, yeah.
2010. Because
Yeah.
they had
High
they had girls on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And then they had like a G6. They blew up
Like a
regionally.
G6, yeah,
Like a
okay, I
G6,
remember
yeah.
that one.
And they
I
had a
remember that.
Rocketeer song.
yeah.
But before that, it was kind of like a glass ceiling.
Yeah.
You know.
No, for sure. Yeah, so I didn't really necessarily know what the roadmap for that was. So like,
Right.
man, I just kept rocking, to be
Totally.
honest.
What age were you when you started like really producing and getting more interested in wanting to make music and stuff like that? Like when did it click to you like, okay, I could do this? I know your brother did it and stuff like that, but when did it kind of resonate to you?
I mean, like, I really started making beats, maybe like the end of like my 8th grade year.
Oh, wow.
So
What were you
like
making
pretty
beats
young.
on at the time?
Reason,
Okay.
and I still use Reason to this day.
Oh, cool.
But like, yeah, like my brother was at this like nonprofit. He was like going as a student. He was going to this nonprofit, and they were teaching kids like music production, like media, all different type stuff. And he had brought home like a beat making program. But yeah, when he wasn't home and he wasn't working on it, I would like hop on there and just like, you know.
Did you feel like a natural aptitude for it, or was it like a learning curve?
I mean, I think just like learning the program
Yeah.
was probably like was definitely probably like the
Yeah, yeah.
initial thing. But like I would just like putting shit together.
Had you ever played like musical instruments or no?
No.
Really?
Never. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Did you ever visit Manila when you were a kid? Go back?
I went when I was like 10 or 11.
Uh-huh. What was that experience like?
Oh man, that was eye opening.
Really?
Yeah, like amazing, bro. And it really like it shifted. Like looking back on it now, it shifted a lot of things to perspective. Cause like yeah, like just knowing where we were able to come from and like
Yeah.
seeing everything and like seeing like the differences like
Right.
of like I was like playing basketball in the street and I was the only one with shoes on.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's real because it's like showing you
yeah.
how it could have been
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
didn't come.
exactly.
You
yeah.
still have like a ton of cousins back there?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I have hella people. Well, most of my dad's side's out here
Mm-hmm.
now, but like pretty much like my whole mom's side's out there.
Now, did you guys grow up like big in the culture, like eating the food,
Yeah.
things like that?
Yeah, well, like I understand. I don't speak, but I could like understand fully.
Right.
And
So you
like
knew.
like I know like my parents like fully in.
What's your favorite dish?
It's like this tamarind stew. It's called sinigang.
Cool.
So it's like a soup. It's like it's hella good, like amazing. It's like
That's cool.
Yeah,
The Bay is crazy. Like I was at, I feel it was at a Giants game and they had like E40 lumpia.
yeah.
It's wild. I was
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
Bay is
No,
awesome
it's
shit.
really
Yeah.
only
The
was
Bay
like
is a place.
no,
I
no,
love
it's
it.
really a place. It's
a
really a
place.
place.
The goon with the spoon.
I
Yeah,
always
no.
say that you guys are like a different part of the world. Like you guys are not a part of California, I feel. In the sense of like how West Coast culture is versus the Bay. It's different. And I appreciate that you guys are different.
Yeah, like I really believe like the Bay is like its own like I don't know. It's like a bubble.
Yep.
A bubble that's like a few like years ahead.
Yeah. Culture-wise,
Yeah, yeah.
clothes-wise,
And
food-wise.
It doesn't get that much credit for like how far the influence goes because it basically goes from like Stockton to Seattle.
Hello.
Yeah.
And
You know?
Sac too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
include, yeah, for sure. But like I'm just saying like all the way north because like if like people from Seattle that grew up in Seattle, they know every Mac Dre song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They know every Andre Nicotino
Yeah,
song.
1000%. Like,
they,
yeah,
they
like-
know JT the Bigger Figure.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know?
No one, yeah, 1000%.
Yeah.
They know Messi Marv.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like I was just in Seattle because I had a show like 4th of July weekend, and yeah, like they have like E40 paintings, Mac
Yeah.
Dre paintings, like
Yeah.
just like in Seattle. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, that's what's up. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the influence is like huge.
So tell us a little bit about like the beginning, like when you very first started, like the struggles you went through, the things that you endured, maybe some weird moments you had. Like give us a little bit of the music story.
Man, like I think with everyone, I think like with everyone coming up in this shit, like it's like man, like the struggle of like constantly like proving yourself, and I'm still doing that till today, like constantly proving like that I belong or that you know that I'm like worth whatever. But you know, especially like doing this shit with your friends, you know, shit sometimes shit gets weird, and like really understanding like the music business part.
So you had early placements like with Wiz and Gotti, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
did you ever think about like trying to kind of be like more like an industry type producer or like?
Yeah. I mean, like, that was something that like I wanted,
Yeah.
but I also wanted to like do Pilo,
Yeah.
you know,
totally.
and I knew like that was something that I had to not necessarily say like sacrifice, but I
Yeah.
would like I know I wanted to do Pilo, so like
Totally.
I knew I was gonna have to.
Yeah, because like you want to keep your best beats for yourself. I
Yeah, you know,
imagine,
for
too.
sure. Yeah, no, 1000%. Yeah,
I
Did
didn't-
you always know you wanted to be a rapper too?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that was those two were always one
Yeah,
and the same.
yeah.
Which one do you feel like you did first? The beats, right?
The produce more so producing because like yeah like I wanted to be able to like make all my shit.
right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And not have to like
Worry about the extra shit.
depend on people.
Yeah, it's also like, yeah, it's the worst. I mean, I remember talking to Alchemist and he was like, yeah, he's like, my career really only took off when I just gave up on like having one beat on somebody's album versus
Right.
like doing my own
No.
thing and kind of executing the creative vision like the way I wanted it.
Yeah. And that was also one of the things that like even pushed me even more into like diving into Pilo
Yeah.
because like yeah like bro I would like do beats and then like it would take like these labels would take hella long to fucking
Send
pay
out like
people.
30 beat
Right.
packs to people
Yeah,
and then like
like-
4 years later,
Yeah.
someone's like, they record on your song,
Yeah.
you might have given it away.
Right.
Just,
Yeah,
it's
and,
like-
and then they don't even like, and then they'll figure out ways not to pay you.
Totally.
Right. After
Like,
you
hey.
already agreed and did
Yeah,
it.
yeah, like oh yeah, you know you still gotta be in the system and I'm like hey bro just run me my
I'm waiting on some
motherfucking
money right
paper,
now.
bro. Like run that like the shit out.
Were there any other like producer inspiration? I assume like probably Rick Rock.
Rick
Yeah,
Rock,
yeah,
Tracks a Million,
Yeah.
Raphael Sadiq,
Yeah.
you know, Shock G, you know what I'm
Chuck
saying?
G really does not get enough credit
Yeah.
for like being a genius.
Genius,
Yeah.
like
The incredible piano player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all those like Bay Area producers, Pharrell, Kanye,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Anybody outside the Bay that inspired you? Did you have like any LA inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I think like, you know, Dr. Dre, of course. You
Yeah.
feel me? Dr. Dre, Quick, Battle Cat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
man, like all those cats like coming up. Like,
Yeah.
especially it's like initially like falling in love with music, like
Yeah.
at like early. Those were definitely all the.
Like there's always been like a real like interchange because I feel like G-funk and mob music kind of sonically connected a little bit. And then it kind of mutates in the Bay. It goes from Master P and then it like the Louisiana sounds kind of sounds like G-funk a little and Screw. Like it's all
Like I feel, but I feel like G-Funk was probably just like a little more sped up.
Totally.
Mob.
Yeah.
But like even mob was in like Louisiana because like 40 and them was out there fucking with it.
Right.
40 and them went to Grambling. So they was out there. They was out there fucking with it too. So it's like, man, that shit really, the mob music just kept going.
Yeah.
So do you still have like a relationship with the people that you were in the group with?
Yeah, 1000%.
You guys are still all cool and stuff?
Like family.
What was the first? Was it like Love Runs Up? Was that the first one?
Yeah,
to pop off?
that
Oh my
was.
God, I
yeah,
loved that.
yeah, that was really the first one.
Yeah.
There was a video to it.
Okay.
Like 50 Cent, like it was crazy. Like 50 Cent, like hopped on the.
I remember that. Yeah.
Because it's like once it hit like the Ratchet house parties, that's what we were listening to.
Yeah.
That was
the
a
Ratchet
huge
house
song.
parties. It was sweaty. It was hot.
Yeah.
People was musty. I wasn't
Yeah.
musty, but people was
Yeah,
musty.
people was musty, yeah.
People was musty. And so once it hit that, and then all the other versions of it came, it was like we were so stuck on that one. But I never actually like went and looked at the video. This was like during like SoundCloud days.
Yeah.
So I never saw the video. I still to this day have no idea what he looks like.
Yeah. Like man, love Rants, man.
Shout out to you. I love that song.
Shout out to Rants, man.
So then like, how did it kind of change like for you guys? Like and then like was it Sue blew up like kind of next?
Yeah. Like Sue was because Sue produced the beat and he was on the first verse.
Right.
So pretty much like once that shit kind of took off, then like pretty much I was like moving around with Sue like damn near everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? We was at South by and just like moving around, coming to LA, doing a bunch of sessions, doing writing shit, and you know what I'm saying, the whole shit. So that's really where like I like got to started to see like how music works and how people were making music and what the music industry was.
What did you learn from that experience?
That like people weren't doing it as like independent as we were.
Yeah.
Did you guys make money off the record? Were you guys educated? Because a lot of the times I hear from artists that have like big songs back in the days, they didn't know how to register it. They didn't know how to get their streams, and they didn't make any money off these viral records. Like, did you guys benefit off of it?
I mean, I mean, Sue was able to like.
He knew how to do it? Okay.
And then, but even that record got hella, there was like hella shit behind that. But behind that whole record, there was
Sage got so big for like 1 year.
And then gas pedal,
Red
like,
Nose was everywhere.
Yeah, and like Ghazi was able to really start Empire from those couple
I didn't even
records.
realize those were all
Yeah, like because
Empire.
I think he was one of the people that I think put some money up behind Up Too.
Oh, interesting.
And gas pedal.
Because that was still like when
That's
radio
dope.
was like a big driver of everything.
No,
like,
1000%.
Yeah, and like they were on the radio. That was like actually like one of the last times I would like I feel like one of the last times I'd listened to the radio and like they were like because LA had its own it was like the LA had Ratchet.
Yeah.
And, like the Bay was doing that. It was like
I mean, like at one point, Sue maybe had like 4 songs on the radio.
Yeah.
At that time, it was like Up, Gas Pedal, Function, Who Booty. So yeah, like I was just really, I mean, I learned a lot of shit just being around, running around with Sue and just being around him, being around Sage. Like, and at that time, Sage was just, you feel me, the biggest thing. So it was just like being around those two really like.
Yeah, I feel
gave me
like
a lot of
Sage
shit.
had a real star quality that like
He
if
did.
you watch those videos, like he's like very funny in them too.
No, for
and,
sure,
like,
yeah. The Sage is a
So
star.
for you, was it like the first movie that kind of like popped off? Was that the first like big things like for your solo? Or was it before that?
Yeah, probably like movie. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the one with me and Cool John.
Yeah.
I think that kind of like, cause I was like rapping on like a bunch of like the HBK stuff.
Yeah.
But I think what really like solidified like P-Lo as P-Lo was movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like we had a lot of like good records. Like
Was that like, do you guys do that with Empire or was that like just you guys did that?
yeah, I think that was with Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think cause that was around 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was definitely one of the like the records that kind of like solidified. I think that helped solidify like P-Lo. Because I feel like a lot of people knew me from like HBK and like, making beats.
Yeah, and then put me on something like pop. I like, you know what I loved was when Nick Young. That was like when I feel like that was like the first like your first like big national moment was when Nick Young went to the Bay.
Yeah.
And then that was the song he put on his story.
Yeah, no, that shit was cool. Shout out to Nick, man.
Yeah.
You know what's freaking crazy, bro? I think it must have been the summer of 2016. I think it must have been the day we got KD.
Yeah.
It was on July 4th. We ended up going to Nick Young's house
Oh, that's tight.
for that July 4th.
That's so funny.
And me and my friends were like blasted. We like, bro, you gotta come to the Warriors, bro. Like, you gotta come to the Warriors. He like, yeah. And then lo and behold.
NBA champion, Swaggy P.
Yeah, NBA champion. Shout out Swag.
Yeah, no, I never. He was a cool dude, Swaggy P.
No, I think
he's out of the league.
Yeah, he's like
Okay.
retired.
He had like $100 million. He's chilling.
Yeah,
he's
he had
chilling.
fun. He had too much fun.
Yeah. He was having fun.
young, being a nigga.
Yeah. He was having a
He
good
was
time.
not even that young, too, was the
Oh,
thing.
he wasn't? I really thought
he
he
was
was
like
young.
32, 33 at that point.
Yeah. He was having a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he went to high school for like 5 years. He had like, he was great.
Yeah, because he had LA, like a real LA cat.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like he
Yeah.
grew up like at the park like down the street from me. Like he would
Oh,
like play
okay.
basketball there. Everyone knew Nick. He was like, he was a great like
Yeah.
local legend
Yeah.
of LA. And then Jimmy Butler to put your song on.
Yeah. Jimmy
You got
Butler.
traded?
Jimmy Butler showed up.
That's
man.
got to be a good feeling.
No,
where
for
you're like,
sure, man. And yeah, like doing a bunch of stuff with the Warriors in general has been
That's
like,
cray. You like basically were the All-Star weekend. I mean, didn't like for the Soil, wasn't that like in conjunction with the Warriors?
Yeah. That was in conjunction with their music label, and that was amazing. Just
How
to
did that
even-
come together?
Man, bro, we were doing a bunch of stuff with them already as far as like licensing and sync stuff.
Yeah.
And shout out to David Kelly. He's like the head of GSC. And it was just like an idea where we were like, All Stars coming to the Bay. We want to like make a compilation.
Yeah.
With just, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they felt like I could like head it, you know, and executive produce it. So that's pretty much what we did. Just got a bunch of people from the Bay that.
Yeah, you got really everyone. It's going to be one of those things in like 10 years, people are going to look back and be like, that captured a moment.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, like, yeah. And I feel like it was like, man, bro, like, even the Players Holiday joint, like, to get everyone, like, there that day.
Yeah. That's
Like,
really cool.
that was something from the Cosmics.
Yeah, you
know
guys
what
need
I'm
to do
saying?
like a We Are the World style
Yeah,
documentary.
Right.
No, for sure.
Like, you do.
Like
No.
that one when they filmed it and like Michael singing
Yeah.
that old one that we all
No,
seen.
for sure. For sure. Yeah,
Bob
like, yeah.
Dylan looking confused.
Yeah, no, that shit was crazy though. Like, man, just to be able to bring everybody together for it and really just like showcase what the band's about.
You had a BART card too, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a Clipper card.
That's dope.
Shout out Adrian. He showed me it last night.
Yeah, no, for
he was
sure,
like,
yeah.
he's like, check this shit
Yeah,
out.
no, for sure. Yeah, like, yeah, we were just, man, because, yeah, we were doing a bunch of stuff, just like, we did, like, the Clipper card, and then we were doing a bunch of food stuff, like, food culture stuff, and then, like, I had my wings when she sick. I don't know if you got to see, got to the bay and check that out, but we did some stuff with the SF Bay Ferry, too.
Yeah.
We threw a free party on there. We had, like,
That's
noise
dope.
complaints, like, come out and just, like, film the whole shit, so it was dope. I just wanted to be able to, like, bring more stuff to the Bay. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, yeah.
So when you got the key to the city, like, how did that make you feel and how did that come about? And are you like the only musical person from the city that got a key?
The only other people is Green Day.
Okay, Green Day got a key.
Yeah, Green
and
Day.
you, and that's it.
And that's it.
Wow, that's so dope.
Yeah.
That's like me getting the key to Bakersfield. Like,
Yeah,
who
come on.
do I need to talk to
Yeah,
get the
come
key to
on.
Bakersfield?
Yeah, come on.
Like, I need
That's that
it.
time. Man, to be honest, it's just an honor. Like, and just to, like, really give it back to, like, the people around that was, like, you know what I'm saying? And everyone that was around that helped me in any type of way. It was
Right.
like, it was really, like, I took an opportunity to, like, honor them. And, like, everyone, whether my coaches, friends, you know, teammates and all that stuff, like, that was, like, a cool moment. But really how it came about, I was performing halftime at Cal, it was like a Cal Berkeley game. And there was like this small Asian dude, Filipino dude. He was like, yo, like my dad knows your dad. He was like, I think they like carpool and work together or whatever. And he introduced himself. His name is Cameron. Cameron Sasai. He was like, man, one day I'm gonna be the mayor. I'm gonna be the mayor. And I was like, shit, hell yeah, come on.
Right.
Like, yeah, like,
This
come
was
on.
when? Do you remember the year?
This must have been like 2022, 21.
Okay.
So it was like maybe like
Did not take him that much time.
yeah,
Right.
no,
Right.
yeah, no, but for real, yeah, but also, yeah, like, he's like one of the youngest mayors in the nation. I think
dope.
he's only like 26.
Damn. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
Doing
so
big things.
yeah, so yeah, like and man, and we just stayed connected, and you know, and he's trying to like really revitalize the city and just
Right.
like bring juice to the city. So he was like, man, like I would love to do something for you, and like you know, cause like, he just talked about like how much like I inspired him, and you know what I'm saying, to do what he's doing. So like, man, yeah, that's really
Yeah.
how it all came about.
So that's how it came
Yeah,
about.
that's really how
Wow,
it
that's
came
so
about.
dope.
Yeah.
He really turned out to be the mayor.
Yeah, come on, man, you know.
That's why you got to speak stuff into existence.
Yeah, come on, you gotta be, man. That showed me.
That
for sure.
really does
That
show
showed me.
you.
I learned from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, now we're gonna move on to the heavy topics. Let's talk about how podcasts ruined humanity, which I agree with, by the way.
Yes.
Like if you're listening,
Yeah,
keep
I know
listening.
I know this is a podcast.
Clock.
No, but you're right. Well,
Yeah.
we did start the podcast by initially being like, well, we hate podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started a podcast because they are part of our collective downfall.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, man, I just think a lot of people are like, just like spewing shit, like spewing hurt, like, just
Yeah.
like continuing passing on trauma and just like wrong information, you know, like with like relationships and how you should treat men, how you should treat women, like all of that stuff is like, that's all creating divide.
It's crazy
Yeah.
to me because you look at these people and you're like, why would you take advice from this
Yeah,
person?
like,
Like, look at this
Exactly.
person.
And then what makes their opinion so validated?
Well, someone gave me like good advice the other day. They were like, I was like talking about a friend who was giving me advice, who a really smart friend, but it was about like some kind of like marketing thing or something. And she's like, is that person like, has they successfully like done the thing that you're talking about? I'm like, no, not really. And she's like, you should probably only take advice from people that have done the thing that they're talking about.
1000%.
right.
You know, it was
1000%.
Like, but I feel like is like podcasts are like the ultimate, like those who can't do podcasts.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. It's and it's like, yeah, like, I mean, like somebody told me, and said, man, you could see the full game from the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you win the game, you know, you ain't really you don't really see what's going on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
One of the crazy things about it too is like, because it's a take economy, right? Where it's like, it's how it's clipped, right? So it's just a bunch of people coming on and you have an hour and a half conversation or hour conversation or
Right.
something. But like, you know, the podcast hosts are definitely trying to get that like little one morsel where someone
Yeah.
says something wrong and they clip it and that's what everyone sees.
Yeah.
You know?
And honestly, with me having my own channel before I started doing the podcast, I was very particular on how I edited the artists' interviews and what was in it.
Yeah.
Like when we finished, I'm like, you good with that?
Yeah.
Some artists would be like, cut that out, take that
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And I cut it out.
Yeah.
Did I feel like it could have went viral? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the main focus is to get the inside of the artist and not put them in jail. And that's what y'all
Yeah.
need to realize.
No, for
like,
sure.
we don't want nobody getting no cases around here. Like,
Yeah.
I think the formula is let's just do anything for views.
Yeah.
Like that's the formula.
Well,
That's where they fuck
there's
up.
no code left, whether it's like media, whether it's any aspect of culture or society.
Yeah.
It's like there's no like,
nothing's is a satire.
yeah, totally. Like it's hard to do comedy because you're like, how can you character anything?
Yeah.
Right.
How do you feel like it's impacted like hip hop? Like obviously something you are a huge part of and grew up loving, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I think it's like, I think some of the people in media are not looking out for the artists that are making it,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, like I think it's tough, bro, cause in the day, what keeps the podcast going is the clicks.
Yeah.
Right.
And is you know, the motion, that the views and all that shit. But is that necessarily good for the people that are in
the one
it,
being
you know,
interviewed.
and
Well,
it's-
Yeah.
Totally. And like I think like when, let's say, journalism, like which obviously it's kind of like a mutant version of, right? It like you had editors and like often you had multiple editors.
Yeah.
And like, look, like I've had good editors, I've had bad editors, but like ultimately there's a system of checks and balances where like something can't be too out of pocket. It's fact checked.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
have to call up
Yes.
multiple sources
Absolutely.
versus something that you might hear in a podcast where it's like,
you motherfuckers just uploading it.
Right.
yeah.
Uploading it and then don't even throw allegedly at the end. At least throw allegedly.
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
book,
Like
totally
his book says
allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah. Is it true? Nobody will fucking know because it
Nobody
says
fucking
allegedly.
knows. Yeah.
You may
Allegedly.
never know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like culture in general? Because obviously, it is like obviously for the soil. It's like you're doing it for the culture. And like, how do you feel about like American culture right now? It's a big question, obviously, but 180 characters or less.
Man, I think I would say it's in an interesting place.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I think it's also, and how I look at it, I think it's space for something very unique and special to like cut through, since a lot of things are like so
Being
homogenous.
accepted.
Yeah, accepted, and a lot of things are homogenous. Like a lot of people.
That's true.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so I think if you have something that's different, fresh and new, like you could really cut through.
Yeah.
And I think that's usually what happens. You know what I'm saying?
What are some musical influences that you have that might surprise people?
I like Claro.
Yeah.
I like Daniel Caesar too. Like I like their soundscapes and stuff, and like that's kind of like
Somebody ratchet.
somebody ratchet. I like all ratchet shit.
Who's your favorite ratchet right now that's out?
What would your like ratchet?
You like sexy in them?
Like Sexy Red, of course. Yeah. Like
Yeah, that type of ratchet. Like,
oh yeah.
You like the Pluto girl that just came out with the Wham Whammy song? Have you heard that one?
No. I feel like
Okay, so that one went viral. She has like
Yeah.
the Wham Whammy.
Yep.
And then from that song, she got on tour with Lil Baby.
I wouldn't call her ratchet by any way, shape, or form, but Kamaya, who you
Kamaya.
worked with, very underrated.
Yeah, very
She's
underrated.
great.
Yeah, Kamaya's not
And
ratchet.
she's gotten, I feel like Kamaya like blew up, and then her music has actually gotten better.
No,
Yeah.
1000%.
And she doesn't really get the attention I think that people
Yeah,
No,
get,
she doesn't.
you know?
And
No.
I wonder why.
I think it's just like major label marketing, maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
You
I
know
think
what
so.
I'm saying?
Because she doesn't have a gimmick.
Yeah.
Her gimmick is
True.
good music. I mean, I think Cuzzos are killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Oh
Cuzzos.
yeah.
They're great.
I'm
I
familiar.
love the
I'm familiar.
Cuzzo.
I'm
Shout out
familiar.
to them.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the market, I think it's a real, look, like there are plenty of rappers that are like characters and go viral all the time that I do really like, but that's just all aspects of culture, right? Like it's like
Yeah.
whoever is playing the fool is going to get the attention. That's what's
Yeah.
going to get shared on social
Absolutely.
media.
Yeah.
And it's
1000%.
like,
Yeah, like Kamaya's she's been one of my favorites since since she came out, and you know what I'm saying. She's probably one of the most talented people for sure.
Yeah, she is for sure.
Hella talented.
I would love to have you on here too, girl. You have to come sit down
Yeah,
with
come on.
us.
what are your essentials in the studio?
Man, some weed with some spliff, smoking some spliff.
Oh yeah, with a little tobacco.
Yeah,
in
a
it?
little
Yeah,
tobacco.
Which one,
that's my,
grabba or a little cigarette?
No,
'Cause
like a
there's
little,
different
little
ones.
cigarette.
Yeah,
like,
that's my vice, too.
Because
If
that's
you-
I need y'all to know, that is the old school spliff.
That's the
Is
old
the
school.
cigarette with the weed,
Yeah.
that grabba
Do
shit.
people- that's
that y'all
not a
doing
spliff.
it. Well, in New York,
call it that.
they're buying like the grounded up grabba and they're putting it in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
with the weed and they're
Yeah.
calling it a spliff. That's not a spliff.
Yeah.
A spliff is the cigarette with weed.
Yeah, it's
okay?
like-
your family is from the Caribbean.
We are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably that, some water, maybe some Phil's coffee,
Yeah.
some sour candy. That's pretty much it.
And what piece? Okay, and what part of cigarette you put in Newport or what?
No, I just get like like the little bags of like
oh, like
tobacco.
the tobacco. Gotcha.
Tobacco,
American
yeah.
Spirit.
The Bugler.
Yes, this American Spirit.
The Bugler one.
Yeah,
or
Amanda-
that,
I
yeah.
do
American
a lot.
Spirit is
The
my
light
Native
blue.
American.
The light blue one,
The
yeah,
light blue,
exactly.
the light
yeah,
blue,
yeah,
the light
yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
no.
friend used to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's like having a whole cigarette is just like it's just it's like
yeah.
too much for me. But like just a little, you know.
So someone was like, "Yo, bro, like if you're at the American Spirits light blue,
Yeah.
you reach the point of like spliff like
Totally. Like I'm like, if that's the way that I'm gonna go
pinnacle.
from smoking, yeah,
The
you're like,
pinnacle. There's levels.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're at the final
no,
level?
I'm-
Oh, the
yeah,
final level.
yeah.
Now, have you always smoked like that, or is that
No.
something you just picked up?
No,
Because you're not a cigarette smoker, right?
no, I'm not a cigarette smoker,
Okay.
and I never really was a smoker like
Okay.
that. Like,
I
yeah.
don't get that.
Yeah, like I'm not
give me hippie vibes.
yeah. I'm not necessarily like a pothead. Like I really kind of picked it up like once like quarantine and shit.
Oh, okay.
So like I was just at the house like chilling, smoking. But like yeah, like I was more of a drinker than I was. But even now, so like I've been almost sober for like almost like a year.
Yeah.
Off drinking.
Off drinking, yeah.
Okay,
good.
so when you were drinking, what was your drink of choice?
Man, some tequila, or some Hennessy,
Okay.
or some Patrenacy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
The dog, what do all black call it?
The dog water. The dog water.
The
Yeah,
dog
shout out
water.
to Black.
Shout out to all black.
Yeah, shout out to Black. Yeah, no, yeah, we used to fuck around. But
What
yeah.
about Duce? You never got on the Duce?
I
I'm
would,
a Duce.
I would fuck with some Duce, but you know, I'm OG. I'm OG Hennessy.
Right.
You feel me?
I have some of the
Yeah.
time.
So some Hennessy or some or you know, if you really having a special night, you get the Hennessy privilege. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
You know,
That's
if
for
you're-
players.
Yeah. That's
Better watch out. Free'll make you take a shot right now.
Yeah.
I'll go get the bottle and come
Free,
back.
before this, she's like, "Are you gonna drink?" I'm like, "Free, I'm tired." Today."
I said, oh, you want to drink with everybody but me? You was on your book tour drinking with everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So this is a question we ask everyone. What is your unpopular truth? And by that I mean like, what's some like kind of like exactly like podcasts have ruined humanity.
Yeah.
Like what? Like but like people think people would disagree with that. It's kind of like, what's your hot take?
My hot take is that the Bay pretty much created everything.
Yeah.
That's my hot take.
Yeah.
That's
like
it, that's
like
it.
expand on that idea.
I mean, bro. I mean, what's that right there? Is your phone? Yeah.
Mhm.
What kind of phone is that?
The iPhone.
Where do you think? Where's the iPhone come from?
Is it made in Oakland? Or made in the Bay?
Yeah. Where's Apple from?
I don't know. Where's it from?
Cupertino.
Cupertino.
Yeah.
And
The
where's
Bay,
that?
Yeah, that's the Bay.
Yeah.
Where's
So-
Cupertino?
yeah, yeah.
Silicon Valley, the Bay Area.
Oh.
And I would also argue, if we're gonna go from there, what was the drug that inspired Steve Jobs to go on his like creative wandering thing? It was acid, which was basically like the spread of acid comes from the Bay as well.
Wow.
From Stanford, actually, because they would
Yeah.
give it to Ken Kesey, and then electric Kool-Aid acid test all up in San Francisco.
See, and I didn't even know that much about Apple. So you
Yeah.
putting me onto
Yeah,
something.
yeah, exactly. So
The truth hurts.
Yeah, like YouTube. I mean, like even like YouTube. YouTube's from
The Bay too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like pretty much everything. I think.
Yeah.
When it comes to like certain things that just resonate as Bay, was there moments where you wanted to do it? Like maybe get a ducktail?
I mean, I had a ducktail.
Oh
for
my God, you got a tail?
Yeah, I literally
I
just cut it.
made a TikTok video talking about how much I love niggas with tails. Two
I-
or more tails,
I-
DM me.
The
Yeah.
Bay in Dallas.
Yeah, no,
was a very-
yeah,
Right.
no. I mean, shit. There's a neighborhood that you can go to right now.
In North Richmond.
No, it's in San Francisco. It's called Filmo, and that's
Okay.
shout out to Filmo. That's
They all
good.
got tails?
Yeah, and they all have tails.
Okay, see,
Yeah, you
I'll
can
be
get
around.
out there. I know some people with some tails.
You got to take me
Shout out
over
to
there.
Rappin' Forte.
Yeah, rap forte.
I mean, something to just, I don't know, like something about a Bay nigga with a tail. I don't know what it is. It resonates different because people in Bakersfield, I'll try to get tails and I'm like, why you got that shit in the back of your head? But when I see a Bay nigga with a tail, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
You have a tail.
Enamored.
Oh my God, you have a tail. You have two.
Yeah, yeah.
You have two tails.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I literally had I had like a dread like
Oh, it was
all the
long.
way. Yeah, it was like yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
What
had
made
this.
you cut it? Did you keep it?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
keep it. I did keep it. I do have
Okay.
it.
For the
I just
Kilo Museum one
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Right.
for the museum one day. But yeah, no, I was just like tired of it, and I
Okay.
felt like they say hair holds the energy.
I'm glad you got rid of that energy
Yeah,
that,
yeah, no, for
that it
sure.
was holding.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that tail had been holding some energy, so I had to just
Now, is it possible to like purchase a Pilo beat? Are your beats on the market for the public? And yes or no? And then like, how do you go about the process when you do work with artists? So I don't just hear everybody on a Pilo beat.
Yeah. I'm more so like I really like having a connection to the like person I'm making music with.
Mhm.
Like I like to like go sit with them and
Yeah.
really.
So you're
just-
not like a send beats. Like you
Yeah,
like want
I'm-
to create
yeah.
a song.
Yeah.
Are they
I'm-
available for purchase?
I mean, yeah. Like I feel like, yeah. I think with the right price, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But you don't have like a website.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm more so just like, oh yeah, let's get up. Like you feel me? Like let's get up. Let's make some shit. Like I want
Right.
to be able to like really like cultivate something.
Well, like, I mean, you mostly still, I mean, you've obviously worked with a lot of other people, but you do keep it like very Bay Area, I think, in
Yeah,
general,
yeah.
which is great. You know what I mean? Because it's like you can tell that it's like, well, it feels coherent, right?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
there's a consistent like understanding and shared set of values, probably.
And then like, man, like I wouldn't say no one's necessarily like pouring into the Bay, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? You know, so like, or just like pouring into the next
Yeah.
generation of
Right.
like,
Totally.
artists.
Right.
Yeah.
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying? So it's like, and I feel like the whole landscape is different. So it's like, how is like the next generation of kids or the next generation people coming up, like how are they gonna know what
What's
you know,
what?
It must have felt pretty crazy when you did that song for the Mount Westmore thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane. Like, yeah, like.
That was cool.
Yeah. Insane. Like, even to hear like Dr. Dre's voice on the song.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
That's dope.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and man, shout out to Too Short and 40. Like, it was like during quarantine, during like COVID and shit, they called me on the phone. I was on three-way. And they were like, we need one for you. We need one with you. Like, we doing this Mount Westmore, and I was like, shit. And and it's crazy because I had like, that was like a song that I had. I just like, it was like a hook and a verse and a hook. And I just like took my verse off and I just like sent him that.
Yeah.
And then that ended up being.
Those be the ones.
Yeah.
Jay tells me all the time about like, I just had this in the cuts.
Yeah.
And then it's like big,
Yeah.
a big record.
Yeah.
What would you be in such like a Bay native and having the key to the city? You got a key to the city.
Yeah.
That's so dope. Like, what do you actually consider the Bay? Because we get this conversation all the time, and I'm not gonna lie, I do be considering cities that ain't the Bay, like Stockton and Sac. Only because I'm from Bakersfield, and to me, once I hit that freeway, it's all the Bay.
It's not the Bay.
I know, I know.
Okay.
But I've always just done that. But for you being a Bay person, what do you consider the Bay? From someone from the Bay.
Okay, being from the Bay. And I know this is not popular, but
This is your unpopular truth.
That's also my unpopular
Right.
truth. I'm a inclusive person.
Okay.
I'm like inclusive. I'm not like I know people are hella like, oh, that's not the Bay. Like, bro, all that shit down there the Bay.
Okay.
Like pretty much like all these places have Bay Area people because they got like pushed out by like gentrification and all this
Right.
shit,
Yeah.
So it's like the roots are still like Bay Area
Right.
foundation and morals. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that's definitely a hot take that
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
because I was like people be like, oh, that. I mean, people, but like if you really let go into it, people will say like Vallejo's not the Bay.
Okay.
I mean, it's just interesting the way like culture like, disperses, where it's like if the Inland Empire is technically like a lot of those people did come from LA originally, or like
Right.
even like the desert towns of like Hemet or Palm Springs,
Yeah.
like LA influence. And I feel like until you get up to like San Luis Obispo, then it's like the Midwest.
Yeah.
Then you're like
Right.
everything is kind of Bay.
Right.
So all right, we're gonna do like we always do like a little lightning round towards the end. They're always like impossible questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's always
Yeah.
not to
Yeah.
too clickbaity for you, but top 5 Bay Area albums, which is impossible. So a preface is like you have to apologize. Like you're gonna leave somebody off, and you like.
You're gonna leave somebody.
You're gonna
off.
leave somebody off, and like you don't mean to. Like it'll change.
Oh my
It'll change in an
God.
hour. You know what I mean? Like, and you're gonna drive home, and you're gonna be like,
Damn it.
fuck.
You're gonna text us on the way home like,
Yeah.
can y'all cut that part out?
I mean,
But like, there's gonna be somebody watching it
you-
who's not gonna have known it, so it'll be like,
yeah. I mean, yeah, like for me, like you got to go get a report card.
yeah,
You got to go Ronald Reagan and Genie in the Lamp.
yeah.
What's short? Maybe Up All Night. Damn, bro, there's so many, bro. The team. I think it's Negro League. I'll say Pac. What was that Pac one? Base Boys. Yeah.
Say, what is your all-time Warrior starting 5?
Damn. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Steven Jackson, and Baron Davis.
What is your best advice for the next generation?
Be intentional with what you're doing. Like, like, 'cause I think if you're intentional, you can continue to like build on it.
Is there an example in your career where like you kind of learned that?
Like, I think this is where also like the producer side really helped the artist side, and like being around a lot of like artists who are really intentional and like attention to detail
Yeah.
with what they were doing, and that really helped me with my own stuff.
Did anyone stand out who was like really?
I mean, seeing G-Eazy,
Yeah.
like in the studio,
Yeah.
and his attention to detail to when they were recording from the tour and then to the touring side and
Yeah.
all this other stuff. Like I learned a lot from G too.
Yeah,
so.
he's like also had like really like the way he thought about marketing and branding was like
Yeah,
really,
yeah, like and all that shit.
No,
like got
he was-
like learned a lot from
No,
that.
G's cool. Yeah, he always like the thing. People like hated on him, I think, but it's like if you knew white dudes from the Bay, you're like, he was like very
No,
much like that.
no.
Like he was very authentic and
No,
like,
for sure.
like,
yeah, like,
yeah,
yeah. Like I feel like, you know, like, I guess a white dude in rap, you know,
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right.
Just cause it's always like, you know.
yeah,
But once
yeah.
again, it goes back to that Bay thing.
Hey.
Because when I seen him, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Took Neff
Like,
the
it
Pharaoh.
made sense.
Took
But
Neff
if
the
he was
Pharaoh on
from
a worldwide tour.
Bakersfield, I probably would have been like, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there's something. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
definitely.
man. Yeah, like, man, G done took me all around the world. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's like, man, like, shout out to G, man. Like, he definitely, yeah, like, he definitely did a lot for this, like, this generation of
For
artists.
sure.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He definitely gave back a
like
lot.
he gave back, like, when he literally, like, didn't have to.
No, not at all.
Not
yeah.
like literally not at all.
Yeah, like-
he did everything off the love, and man, like I don't think people give him enough credit for
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
agree. Yeah,
For-
like always
for-
was a nice dude too.
Yeah.
Every time I met him.
Solid.
Yeah. What is your dream collab?
My dream collab.
producer and rapper.
Damn, that's tough.
Separate.
Separate. Okay. I would definitely want to get I definitely would want to get like a Neptune's beat.
That'd
Yeah.
be dope.
And I would probably want to produce for Mac Dre.
Yeah.
I would want to produce.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
Mac Dre song? Do you have one? I mean, you probably have a couple,
grown
but-
shit.
Yeah, grown shit.
Grown shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could yeah, like play that as my casket drop.
You played Not My Job. I
Yeah,
think,
not
in
my
mine.
not my job. Yeah,
Right.
Also not my job too.
So what is the most valuable thing you learned from E40?
Really, yeah. Fuck with the younger generation.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the main things that he, you know, that I don't think he even told me that, but it's something that he just showed,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, and I think that's something that even makes him still relevant to this day.
Right. For sure.
Yeah. He always like I feel evolved while staying E40.
Yeah.
You know, which is like I think the thing, right? Like don't
Absolutely.
compromise yourself, but like you have to kind of like change around the edges a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Another hot take.
Yeah.
I really think E40's from the future.
3 unpopular truths in one.
Yeah. I think he's from the future and he chose to come back at this time.
There's so many things about E40 that are like amazing. Oh, obviously the music, but then think about that he wore those like glasses at the end
Yeah.
of it. Like who could make that look cool?
Yeah, and
Like,
It was always right here.
Insane.
they didn't have like they didn't have nothing on them. They was just
They didn't have no prescription.
yeah, it was just a square look decoy. You know what I'm saying?
Like whole
So we
language.
could see.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
E40, you could
Like
see.
he's wearing the
nigga.
Teddy Roosevelt glasses.
After
And
all
you're like, that's
these
the coolest
years?
person I've ever
no,
seen.
No, for sure. Like, bro, his drip is
Yeah.
insane. He has an insane drip.
Just incredible.
Yeah, like when he be courtside and like his
Bro,
neck scarves.
bro,
Like what?
he's-
You're inside.
yeah,
I love
so
it.
He's man,
A
amazing.
real player.
So what's next for you? You're doing an album with Lil Russell, right?
Yeah. Well, finishing that up, and then working on my finishing up my album too. So just working
That's
on
gonna
that.
be hard, Lorenzo.
When,
Shout out to Lorenzo.
when can people expect that?
Shit. ASAP
Yeah.
yesterday. You know, I'm
AKA
just-
he ain't telling us.
yesterday.